Bom, meus amigos, iniciando aqui mais uma live negociando os índices americanos, o SP500. Hoje, terça-feira, 24 de junho de 2025. Temos aqui o gráfico do SP500. Teve um movimento de expansão na abertura da semana. Tivemos aí um gap de abertura de nova semana, onde o preço buscou aí a liquidez na parte de cima. Temos aqui a abertura da terça-feira, às 18 horas de ontem. Fez todo esse movimento, onde buscou a máxima, a máxima mais alta do gráfico diário. Temos aqui as sessões da Ásia, Londres e agora Nova York. A sessão de Nova York está acumulando. Vamos esperar aí a abertura do mercado às 9h30 para ver aí uma expansão aí para buscar liquidez na parte de baixo ou para tirar essa máxima de curto prazo formada aí na abertura da sessão de Londres, às 2 horas da manhã. Lembrando que a kill zone da sessão de Nova York é das 7 horas às 10 horas. Vamos esperar aí o preço tirar essas mínimas relativas iguais. Tivemos aqui a abertura do Open Range Gap. Abrimos mais alto. Terça-feira, 24 de junho de 2025. Vamos voltar aqui para um gráfico de 5 minutos. Bom, temos o gap aqui de abertura.
Start on the 15 moments. Well, start on the 4 hours. But gotta start on the 15 at the market open. Pre-market. I gotta go turn off the AC. I've been blasting the AC and I realize I don't know why. I do not. I get cold. Alright, but yeah, it's a heat wave. But that being said, yeah, blasting. I was blasting. The AC. Well, actually, it was on 7. So it's a meow meow meow. It's right. Reba says her AC's broken. Heat wave in Toronto also. Oh no. That's the worst state. Oh, my friend. That sounds like a nightmare. It is. It's like 90 something. Look right now. 91. Later, it's going to be 97, 98, 99, and 100 at 3 p.m. 3 to 5 will be 100 and back to 98. And it is 57% humidity. Oh my god. It's been like 80%. So we didn't really do much so far. We took out pre-market high, a pre-market high in NASDAQ. We failed to take out pre-market low, the displacement. It feels like time distortion before Powell speaking. That's what it feels like to me. You know what I'm saying? It's when time distortion. It's when you have a news event maybe at like 10 today. Price is just being held in the range until then. So it's just gonna grind back and forth. It might be just like, chop. It's freezing here in Melbourne, Australia. I think it's winter here, right? But how cold? What does that mean, Australia? How cold does it really get in Australia?
Lembrando que o gráfico deixou bastante liquidez na parte de baixo. Uma entrada nessa região é bastante arriscada. Vamos esperar aí o gráfico tentar uma retração, para então a gente entrar com uma entrada de long aí para buscar aí liquidez aí na máxima do dia.
Well, with my opinion on oil now. That was funny because that was the stop here. The long play was here. Like, dirt. Or after, honestly, this is literally the day I was talking about trading, and then we said we could get back to this high. We did, and then it's kind of crazy with the war headlines now. So it's a complicated trade with all those headlines, especially with they wanted to close that canal from Iran, which supplies like 10% of the world's power for oil fuel. So my opinion on oil now. I think it's going to be very volatile trade. I think it could come back up. We got this high. And this is a tough trade to be in, especially now. You'll get headlines that change everything. It's making even more volatile than NASDAQ. So I'm going to stay away from oil for the meantime because see gold. Gold's where it's at these days, yeah. That buy side on my. As I was saying, I was bullish here for its capital, and I was saying I was bullish to see each 4 hour full BPR. Yeah, then hit this buy side, more buy side. That was cool. This is going well for tape reading it, gauging where the next buy side sell side is. It's just a matter of a lower time frame. Figuring out if my strategy works on that. I think it's headed for this. Yeah, let's look, it's closing below this gap. Disrespecting all the bullish. Yeah, it's having a nice reversal. So I think it's heading towards, gold's probably heading towards 3,269. I see like a low like this, there's still gap below it. It's always liquidity pool for me at least. It's always like something my eyes are drawn towards. Okay. Gold is dropping. Gold tends to have this like smooth continuation trades too, right? Hasn't had too much like reverse. A little bit for Nasdaq. He has it's not really much. They're just reverting back into a 2-minute. You look at if you kind of zoom out a bit, go on 15. At the moment, we're just gold. Gold is looks pretty good for shorts. So Nasdaq here also. Let me just mark that out. 15. See 15 palms are close. Good. Just don't really see. I mean, I don't really see much going on still. I can't be bullish right now. It's just fine. It's such a huge premium. Like, it's really this is how close we are to it. Okay. I was looking up. Yeah. I guess because it's a contract change also. Okay. Yes, so I'd stay at. Let's do. I'll keep Nasdaq on the right. I'll continue hold here. Yeah, especially this 15-minute if it closes below. This looks like a good short opportunity. Gold's gapping down. Interesting. It's below. It's below all of these prices. You definitely see. Yeah, I would stop here. Just go for there. Nice little 5-minute fair value gap here. Going back into it now. No, I don't see why that. hotel. Tickets to the gun show. I'm not trying to build muscle, so it doesn't, I'm not trying to. Just trying to, you know, stronger and energy levels up. Easier to carry groceries or such. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Someone said they're scalping the crap out of it. Dude, like, why are you scalping? 70-point range. ES, let's take a look at. Yeah, that's what I need to see is we're not closing below this, so I'm not interested right now. Could start to do it, but it's definitely a shitty vibe here. Definitely a part barcode. It's not even like good for, like, sometimes I'll find something where it's like a seek and destroy type trade, and there's nothing even here good for that. Like, I would just want shorts. We're at the top of range, you know? But even with that, like, there's nothing that good because the range is so small. It's just hard. Execution, I said, careful, automatic weapons are illegal in New York. Couple more weeks, she'll fill the room with protein bottles. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing all that. Yeah, what is gold doing? Let's see. What is gold doing? I mean, I would like to be in that trade. Yeah. Okay, so it's reaching up deeper. And I don't really like that it's doing that, actually. That's in the 15-minute. And you would need to reject at 9:30 if it was going to do that. If it was going to continue lower, I would say gold should reject this level. It's 9:30 and this like 15-minute OB. So let's take a look. Previous weekly low. Yeah. This is a previous weekly low. Swap that. So maybe it will take out, come back up within this range. Well, we'll find out. Find out for gold. Either way, it's gonna be cool. Yeah, I would say we'd need to reject this area. Then it kind of looks like it would invert this and then potentially come back all the way up to here, you know? Especially after hitting a weekly whatever point of interest there. So let's see, it's rejecting that at the moment. Like look at the what it says there. Real-time data. Let's see. How do Meanwhile, yeah, we're still barcoding on indices. Let's see on the 15. Oh, gold is rejecting this. Not bad at all. Today is apparently the hottest day in New York in 20 years. Okay, so I gotta go. Okay, billing page. View market data. Subscriptions and click upgrade. Okay. What is this called? Authenticator. Maybe I'll get a better fill now. We'll see. Billing. What was it? View market. Data subscriptions. Upgrade. Comics. Great. $0 a month. Perfect. Now let's try to reconnect. Maybe now it'll work. Oh, it was too late to get that good fill. No, it doesn't matter. It's the original fill. All right, I'll try the same thing, right? I said I would take 4. So now, yeah, I'll try that. Okay, so I'm in that finally. Finally. Okay. My stop again is going to be based on 5 minute. Yeah, okay. There we go. There we go. Fixed it, you guys. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta go to your prop firms, like if you're doing prop firm billing page, and then you click like view data subscriptions and then upgrade. And it's free to upgrade that. Okay. I'll be in gold while Nasdaq is in that. And right, how much am I risking there? If it's 4 gold, yeah, probably risking like 600 or something, right? Yeah, risking $600. Yeah. We rejected this. I like that. So. I'm willing to hold that for, yeah, all day, whatever. 69. My target will be 69. Yeah. It's certainly cleaner than Nasdaq. Nasdaq's just popping back and forth. Like, what's the point of even trading that? I'd rather just trade something cleaner. What's CL doing? So, 16, yeah, that's what I'm... Cool. So 3R. Cool. This is my first trade on gold. All right, this is 2R. Mark that out. Oh. There's also the possibility that it ends up reversing here after hitting previous weekly low, but I think gold has more continuation trades. And I like this, the way that would close below this gap. And like I said, if it's a reversal, then I'm like, this is a smart money reversal. I'm getting stopped out at the beginning of the reversal, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep holding this. It would be like such a breath of fresh air if we have a continuation trade like that. All right, let's see. CL, she's dying. I don't know, it looks ugly. CL probably also looks bearish too. Where's the first FEG for gold, by the way? That's all the way up here. It rejected from that here. It's coming back again, retracing here. Like I said, if we if I get stopped here, or if we end up coming back up again, then that's fine. That might be at the beginning of the reversal. But I'm okay with this. Mm-hmm. 2 minute. What's the hourly look like for gold? Okay. Yeah. I'll just probably let that run. For if I don't get stopped out, I'll let that go for the whole day. Yeah, I like it. It would be really good if it does reject this area. This is like the high. Rebalance this. First presented FEG and it rejected at 9:30 and the 15-minute OB. It would be really good if this is like the high. Intermediate term high if we make a smaller, lower high here. I think NASDAQ's not doing anything, is it? No. Boo. See, this 15-minute candle in gold is about to close. Looks fine, rejected this. So we'll see in the next 15 minutes, definitely, whether it goes lower or if it goes above the previous. Maybe I'll even close it before my full stop out because I wouldn't want to get caught up in it. I could save myself money probably. But yeah, so now I'm watching to see if this is going to be a lower high, which would be really good for me. I'm not worried about this retracement within this. I mean, this is what happens in trading. You'll get a retracement after a little push down. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a lower high, and then we'll continue our downside move, especially now as the next 15-minute candle about to open. Okay, I like that closure better. So we'll see here. This is a pretty chill trade, like, because it's on a higher time frame that I opened it up on, and plus I feel like gold just is moving slower, so it's kind of a chill vibe. All right, let's see. I do think that if this 15-minute candle closes above the previous one and above, like, you know, creates this inversion and above 9:30 open, I'll close it before it reaches my full stop out. If this 15 minutes starts going my direction, it's a really good sign. So I'm gonna write that down so I like follow that set of rules I just wrote to myself, my plan there. Because oftentimes if it does creep up towards that, you can be like, you end up being like, no, maybe I'll give it more breathing room or something. And, oh, I put my stop there, but like, I put the stop here really because I'm not, you know, wicks can be wicking. That's why. So, yeah. If GC closes above previous 15, creates inversion. And cut the trade. It's not making it's breaking this, so I don't love that. We didn't continue lower so far in that first 15-minute candle. Creeping back up again, we'll see. But yeah, managing this on the 15. What's NASDAQ even doing, you guys? Who's trading NASDAQ today? Like, I feel scared for anybody trading this price action in the indices. I don't see a setup. Am I in drawdown? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure did I short and discount? I think so. Yeah. So that's why. So that makes me more chill in my trade too. It's like knowing that within this range, I shorted here. 50% is here. This is premium. So I'm okay with setting in a bit of a drawdown, but we'll see what this 15-minute candle does. If it goes that other way, like I said, I'm going to cut it for whatever it will be, negative 0.5R, negative $300 loss. It's not an issue. But still, it's just like creeping up higher. It's fine. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of momentum to the upside. Gold, gold, gold. Okay, I'll zoom in here better. All right, that's pretty good. If I'm like envisioning the 15-minute candle, it's a good start to it. If the first 5 minutes is manipulation, came back, retraced, the next 10 minutes distributes to the downside, that would be nice. Let me ask the chat, did you guys take a trade in NASDAQ yet? Someone asking, wait, may you show the 1 minute in NASDAQ? Why? I don't know why it's actually has this gap here. I refreshed it there. Is this on the one? No, it's back on the. Okay, there we go. Here's the one. Why you want to trade this? Let's ask. We trade. Let's see. Woo. Well, it's starting to work out in my favor, this. Let's see. The 15-minute candle, at least. Let's break below the previous 15-minute candle low and get lower. Yeah? Is that trade based on 15-minute? Yeah, 5 and 15. The 5 and 15-minute for. Let's just put the 5 there, yeah. For gold. And that means that, right, it's going to take a longer time, right? Because if you think about the 1 minute or something, when you enter, it takes, 15 candles, let's say, to get to your target typically or something. That's 15 minutes. But the 15 candles in the 5-minute time frame is like 75 minutes, right? Yeah. 15 times 5 is 75. How did you learn patience? You eat shit so many times that you force yourself to be patient. Sometimes I'm not even patient. I don't get the most patient fills. I just look at what's a decent RR and just get in. But if I'll always be patient enough to let it play out though. Your TP is near daily FEG midpoint. That's good. I'm glad. What I just basically did was look at the 4 hour and look at, this is a low in a SSL, low in a liquidity void below it. Like there's still this entire liquidity. There's a fair value gap below it. There's a BISI below it, buy side. Imbalance, sell side inefficiency. So I'm not even going for this, but I'm going for this low within it. It's starting to work out, you guys. We'll see. Well, actually, I don't know. We're at break even. It could also just kind of consolidate, but it's starting to look good. It's breaking. It took the low, previous 15-minute candle low, and now I'd really like us to see like a displacement here. If we kind of wick it, it's going to be bleh. I want this low to get really nicely taken. And that's the end of that 5-minute candle. So hopefully this one starts distributing lower. If this one comes back up, it's going to be like bleh. We'll find out. We'll find out. But either way, it's not like that's a criteria for me to get out, even if it doesn't displace. The criteria for me to get out would be if we closed above this high, essentially on the 15. Because this is like a sensitive area. So you got a fair value gap where we broke lows, you have an order block, and you have 930 open there. So if we get back those levels, that would mean I'm probably wrong. But this, because so far it was a sensitive area where it nicely rejected, right? I said it needed to reject that, and we did. And that's why I was like, oh, okay, let me actually try to see if I can enter that again. Find a way to enter. So I did. Yeah, this hourly, interesting. I mean, I'd like the next 15 minutes to continue this downside. So on the hourly, I'd like us to close red, So for right now, near the open, I'm envisioning it. I want it to, this next 15 minutes, to start working its way down more. So we'll find out. NASDAQ, just playing around the range. I said I wanted, it's just, if it's not giving me what I want to see, then I can't trade the index. That's my plan. My plan was, if NASDAQ wipes out pre-market lows with displacements, then I'll go for filling the gap. But we haven't really done much. We've just ping-ponged between on the 15-minute. It's crazy. Let's see. 47% people said yes, they took a trade, and 53% no. Wow. GC looking hella bearish right now. I hope so. I'm in shorts, so we'll see. Definitely kind of slow, but I feel like this could be like a slow kind of for fall, and then maybe a free fall later. But I'll be positioned for it in case it does. Yeah. NASDAQ. Oh, gold. This 15-minute candle is not that amazing. But whatever. Gold doesn't move like your NASDAQ. Hello. I know, right? It's definitely slower. But maybe that's a good thing. That could be a good thing too. NASDAQ. What's ES doing? Also back near its high. Yeah, there's no point in me trying to do anything with the indices today. I'll let them cook, let them buffer, simmer. Nasdaq. Gold is kind of disappointing that it didn't displace and like drop low fast. Definitely doesn't move like Nasdaq in that regard right now, right at the moment. All right, that was a whole 15-minute candle there. Took out that low, came back into the range. Don't love it. Could come back up again, look at that area again. Or it could even, give me my criteria to take the 0.5R loss. Or it could go back lower again. We'll see. I don't love that we took out these lows and now we kind of just paused. Maybe it's coming back to make a lower high again. But I mean, how much are we down on gold today? 2% already. If this closes above here, then basically that's perhaps the start of the reversal back to the upside. So see, it's 1046 Nasdaq. What are you looking at? Yeah, it looks ugly. I mean, the only thing I could probably see what you could have found on indices is like if you want to scalp and ES took out this low and Nasdaq didn't, and you think that that we're going to go up higher again here. But like I said, I don't want to buy. I don't want to buy in such a crazy premium. So I'm not going to try trades like that today. Gold creeping up higher again. It starts like displacing. It's not going to be a good look for me. If it's kind of slow creeping up higher, I'm fine with that. Seems like it's a slow creep. This is the first, right? This is the first FEG. This was the FEG that it made at 9:30 when it dropped lower. According to this, I'm fine with that. Cool. All right. She's slow, but she's, steady. Gold. Made another lower high for now. I kind of like that. I like this wick. Hopefully that's the next swing high and we start going lower soon. Oh, gold. Nasdaq, this is what you're making me do. It's like you're making me look at other places. Someone says gold is not steady. definitely moves slower than NASDAQ. She's starting to look like getting some. I don't like that high was taken out again. So it's looking like I'm probably gonna cut the trade. She's starting to get some legs gold to the upside. Da, 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 da. Bum, 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 bum. There's 10 minutes left in this candle too. I'll see. Someone said, honestly, today's not a good day for trading. Maybe not. Yeah, definitely not for the indices. We'll find out. This is RTY. I don't think I... Let's see actually here. NASDAQ. Let's put up ES up for a second. I have my other stuff here. I'll have this on the 15 here. Okay. NASDAQ too. Yeah, so here you had, this is like a low probability environment. It's not that great. You have ES take this low. NASDAQ didn't. Then you had that reversal upside. I mean, now you have NASDAQ taking this high. And ES did not. So if someone's a range trader, that's a potential. But that's not kind of the kind of trade I take. See, 1050 macro just started. So you'll see, I would mark out this low to see if it breaks it or if it has an inversion here. So far, it's not really, it's probably cleaner to look at the 2 minute here. Yeah, 2 minutes quite a lot cleaner. What's a previous hourly candle? Yeah, so NASDAQ just took out the previous hourly candle. ES did not. Cool. So I'd be looking at that kind of, that inversion on the 2 potential. If it didn't do it yet, by the way. Or just take the 1 here. Yeah. That's what I kind of see there. Yeah, probably the 1. It's fine. Gold not doing much. It's not like it's, yeah, it's just, it's been consolidating. It makes sense. It just dumped a lot. I mean, pre-market, and it's down 2%. Maybe it's consolidating before the next move lower. Certainly it's not like a quick reversal back higher, which I like. For my prospects, since I'm in shorts right now. So maybe it's just like a waiting game, right? And I said, I'm actually okay with this trade, like holding it the entire day. Yeah, I'm okay with that. NASDAQs, there's no confirmation right now. Tanya went to switch to gold because of lack of volatility. Once it did, the gold started to consolidate LMAO. I know, right? That's how trading works. Isn't that funny? I'm sorry to all the gold traders. They're like, damn, Tanya got into the trade, now it's gonna take forever. Or, oh damn, now it's not gonna work. RTY is beautiful today, somebody said. Let me see RTY. Really? Small caps? Small caps are down. Ooh, they're up. They're up 1.2%. Let's see. Oh, it dipped back down into 4 hour and popped back up. Also, it didn't. Maybe that's the name of the game. Good point, dude. Like, just play catch up.
O preço está tendo dificuldade de seguir um viés, buscar liquidez aí na parte de cima. Como a gente teve uma expansão bastante significativa na abertura da semana até hoje, provavelmente aí podemos buscar aí um movimento de baixa, uma retração nas mínimas alguma mínima aqui na liquidez da parte de baixo. Então, nós temos aqui o Open Range Gap, é o fechamento do mercado às 16 horas e 14 minutos de ontem, segunda-feira, e tivemos aqui a abertura hoje às 9h30, horário dos Estados Unidos. O preço não fechou esse gap, provavelmente está buscando liquidez, tirar alguma máxima de curto prazo na parte de cima, para ir reverter e buscar aí preencher esse gap, buscar a liquidez aí na parte de baixo do gráfico. Uma entrada acima do primeiro FVG apresentado, depois da abertura às 9h30. Porém, o preço está bastante fraco, ainda não tem um viés definido. Vamos ver aí o que vai acontecer aí o fechamento aí do meio-dia, às 12 horas. Entrando agora para o horário do almoço de Nova York, vamos esperar aí uma retração ou uma expansão para reverter aí durante a sessão da tarde e buscar preços mais baixos.
That ass right here. It already took the previous 15-minute candle low there before I could enter it, so I don't really love that. I'm not going to enter this. No. That kind of wick just makes me really not want to get involved there actually at all. That's the thing is that, yeah, if it already took, yeah, I can't. Oh well. All right, good then, whatever. That's kind of wild action. Gold, is gold starting to work out? We're back. I'm back at break even in gold, which is good. Hey, we made a lower high again. Maybe now we'll start displacing. I don't know. If this just starts consolidating, I'll laugh. We'll see what this next candle does. Maybe RTY. This is small caps, right? Look at the daily here. Gold's working out. Starting to. Finally, you guys, after sitting in consolidation / drawdown for about like 20 minutes or more, it's starting. I'm starting to be in profit. No, I'm going to jinx it now. Watch that. Watch just consolidate more. I don't care. I'll hold it. Consolidate all day, dude. I'll turn this into a swing trade. I'm just kidding. Yeah, maybe I'd open up my personal and do that on there. But that's why I didn't take it on my personal, because I'm like, oh, this is my first time trying it. So I took it on my prop accounts and on a smaller type risk. What was I trying to say here? I don't know. I was like trying to look at RTY. This is the RTY on the daily. It hasn't hit last week's high yet. Did I take out last week's low? No. Interesting. Are you still in gold? Yeah. Google says GC1, but on Wealth Charts it says broker doesn't support. Wealth Charts? Yeah, check if your broker supports it. I don't know. I don't know Wealth Charts. What's that one? Really? That's odd. That should be like a futures broker. Tanya, micros or minis? You can see it. I have it shown. It says micros. I have 4 micros for gold. The stop was up here, risking about 600 to make 1800. This is 2R. I would probably hold. It depends. 2R doesn't really have much. Also, we can use some standard deviations now. From see. I think the standard deviation from all the way up here too. Okay. Yeah, 4 is even below this. 4.5 is, oh, that's nice. 4.5 is near my, that's nice. Standard deviation is near that target. And then probably I'll take from this morning. A failure swing or something. Probably take this one. And this is 2.5, this failure swing. Actually, I really do like this as the sell side target. 69. RTY. Yeah, it's nice holding this up. It's pretty impressive that NASDAQ held up this like 1 hour FEG that I said I want it to invert to even look for shorts, right? So that's the whole point, is it's that strong that I never got an entry or anything on NASDAQ, you know? RTY? It's the summer, so we have to start, especially in slower action, you know, just kind of start looking at other things is fine. I've been in this freaking gold trade forever, man. How long? I think since 1020, right? Yeah, since 1020. For like 40 minutes. Okay. 45 minutes. And hasn't gone anywhere yet, but it's starting to look good. I don't want to jinx it. But we're looking for a 15-minute candle start displacing to the downside. It'll be great, you know, because this was the previous low and it stalled. It might stall again. It might take out low and stall again, whatever. If it does, it does. I wouldn't exit this trade, like I said, unless it closed above this level on the 15. Unless it closes above 324.2 on the 15-minute. So it's coming back near previous weekly low now. I would prefer it to break below this level and hold below to start seeing some more faster action, right? Should I continue streaming as I'm in this trade? Man. Tanya, what's the SMT equivalent for gold? Honestly, I don't really think there is. Like, I wouldn't use silver. I would not trade silver if someone like put a gun to my head, because that's such a manipulated market. Like JP Morgan has kept the price of silver lower artificially for years and years. Gulam asked, ma'am, please tell your students what is average daily range. Today is seek and destroy. The average daily range is if you go to indicators, and then you look average true range, and then I double click on it and I put 5. It's the last 5, and I'll go to the daily. And I'll tell you, what's the average range of the NASDAQ on the daily level? It's 380 points. And yeah, today we moved about already before the open, 300 points. So, and we're not having any sort of reversal within that body candle. So yeah. That's part of why it's choppy. I've already pretty much gone to the range. There's not much going on in the markets. Powell's testifying was a nothing burger. And yeah, so that's why I'm in gold. Let's see some more continuation, lower gold. Dog, you still in this trade? Laughing emoji. What kind of question is that, dude? Obviously, I'm still in the trade because it hasn't invalidated or hasn't reached my target. And it's still during the trading hours. Imagine being like bored with it and then closing it, even though it's in your favor, and then like it just works out to your target. I would shoot myself. Why didn't you trust your analysis? Why didn't you trust yourself then? Plus it's rejected where it needed to reject, hasn't invalidated, starting to work in my favor just now. It's not my fault the market's kind of slow. Do you not have time stop rule as well? I will, especially on NASDAQ, but this is gold and I entered on a 5-minute, 15-minute. Why would I if I entered on a 5-minute chart, why would I exit in 45 minutes? Like, it makes no sense to me. Or on a 15-minute too. Same type of vibe. Like, you gave it 9 candles to work out in your favor. Like, the market doesn't move straight up and down. Especially look at how much I'm looking for. This might even turn out like I'm questioning whether to even like take an options trade on this, because this might end up turning out to be like a swing trade or something. Because if I'm looking at, let's go to ATR for gold, we're definitely above that, right? If I go to average true range, the average true range of gold the last 5 days is 50, 52. No, it's 60, 61. And how much, we definitely moved more than that if we're down 2%, right? Like, we're already down 80. That being said, though, like, it's showing that it's more volatile, so. And it hasn't invalidated. It's not like moving like NASDAQ and ES. It's still respecting bearish structure at the moment. So, I am still in this trade. Fight me. Oh, of course it's not doing shit. It's like, it didn't displace below this. It's gonna take forever if it does get there. It's all dependent. It's 4 hours in a doji. We're exactly where we started at 10 a.m. Right? Yeah, we're at the 10 a.m. open right now. Gots to see it through, my guy. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? I lose $300. That's the point. It's like, if you're too emotional, it means you're risking too much, probably. Especially if it's my first time trying gold. Don't want it to be a high pressure situation. Want to be able to read everything. If I sized too much, I might have chickened out, or I might have, you know, it might have clouded my judgment. Instead, it's helping me stay clear-minded here. Well, at least we closed below the previous 15-minute low, even though we're not like totally having a huge displacement. It's not the worst. It's pretty decent. You know, we're making lower highs and lower lows, so we're just gonna let it play out. Sarah Gonzalez said, yeah. Not to be dramatic, but I'm a dramatic person. We're looking on the weekly too for gold. It's about time it retraces more on the weekly too. Previous weekly was down close. We could have another down close. We haven't had 2 down close candles in a while though. We had them here. Kind of wonky. It'd be kind of crazy if gold does reprice all the way down to like 2,900. 2,980. Yeah, you're right. That's the midpoint. My TP is a midpoint of a daily fair value gap. Is that true? Let's see. That's where before. Well, I'm gonna count the. Yeah, it's below it. No. I think that tomorrow's candle in gold is gonna be another down close candle. So maybe this is more of a swing trade type vibe. You know? What's the ticker for gold? I can't remember. For like stocks, for like the index. GLD. Yeah, why not swing those then? It's like a tight stop too. All right, I'm gonna also do that. I just bought GLD puts for Friday. 301, and same thing as if it comes back on the 15 and closes above this, then I'll cut it. But or maybe even I'll let it to this because for that's a swing trade. I'll give it more breathing room. Yeah. No, if it closes above this on the 15 on my options, I'll also cut it. So it's such a tight stop. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's cool. Gold is just want to consolidate the rest of the day. I'm fine with it. I'm still going to hold this trade. Good luck and good trading, everybody. I'll let you know how this trade goes. Because, you know, there's no point. It is just consolidating. If we're not, I would continue streaming if this was like more of a down close candle. It would have been cooler. But I think this could potentially reach up again. So, or just kind of make another lower high. Like I said, it could do this. Kind of. So, good luck if you're trading today, if you're going to continue. Indices not the move today, for sure. This is wild wick. This is another wild wick. And stay safe, everybody. See you back tomorrow. Tomorrow, 9:15.